up, guys? Now, last week I spent the night around a friend's place, and he asked me what is my favourite Metal Gear Solid game, and I told him straight up it was Metal Gear Solid 5. But after thinking about it, I'm just like thinking, is it really my all-time favourite? I mean, with all the gameplay, it's certainly the best out of all of them. And also because all the Metal Gear games are restrictive, because you have to do certain things to get to a certain place. But with Phantom Pain, or Ground Zeroes for that matter, it's open world, so you can go in with it whichever direction you want, and you can choose whatever, and you can do what you want first, then do your objective. So in gameplay and how to get to your objective, it's those two. But as you guys know, I am a huge Metal Gear fan. As you can see, I've got all the games there. I've got multiple copies of Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain for both PS3 and PS4. I've got multiple copies of MGS2 and 3. MGS1 was my very first Metal Gear game to play, so that place will always have a special place in my heart because it was the very first one I've ever played, as I said. So yeah, so whenever I play the first Metal Gear Solid game, it's nostalgia feel. It just takes me back to when I was 9 years old. It just feels such a long time ago. 16 years and I'm 25. But yeah, but to decipher my all-time favourite, I can't really say, because they all mean so much to me, all different ways. The first one for nostalgia, because it's my first one. MGS2, took it to new heights with gameplay, weapons, stuff like that. MGS3 was story, because and chronologically, that's the very beginning of the franchise, chronologically. MGS4 chronologically is the very last in the story, and you got some really powerful, strong moments. And MGS5 is where Big Boss's story ends. The very first Metal Gear game, obviously, which was released in 1987, it's very basic and stuff like that, so you can quite easily sneak past the guards, because for them to spot you, you have to be directly in their line of sight. So you can just run straight past them and they won't see you. In Metal Gear 2, they upped that. I really struggle with that game sometimes, because each section I would walk into, there will be a guard there. And on the radar, you can't tell which way they're looking, because MGS1 you can see where they're looking because they've got like a blue cone, which is their field of vision. In Metal Gear 2, they didn't have that. It's just a white dot on the radar, so you don't know where they're looking. So the chances are, as soon as you get into that area where you need to go, you're going to get spotted. So they really up the ante difficulty. So I really struggle with that one, actually, because 99% of the time I got spotted. But apart from that was a fantastic game. That was a fantastic game. I loved it. It's been a while since I played it, but right now I'm doing a Metal Gear marathon, meaning I'm playing the games chronologically from Metal Gear Solid 3 all the way up to Metal Gear Solid 4. I've got Metal Gear Rising, which takes place after Metal Gear Solid 4, but it's not part of the story. It's a spin-off. So, whether or not to play that, I'm not entirely sure yet. I just might play it because it's a great game, Metal Gear game. Because they do talk about what happens in the previous game in Metal Gear Solid 4, but as I said, it's considered a spin-off, so... Sorry, I must apologise for the way I sound, by the way, because I'm not feeling 100%. Got a bit of a head cold. Had it for a few days, so hopefully it's going to be gone soon. So as I said about what to choose as my very favourite Metal Gear Solid game, that I can't say. Because as I said, they all mean so much to me in so many ways. So if anyone who's a Metal Gear fan, why don't you let me know what is your favourite Metal Gear game? And what's your least favourite? Right. So yeah.